14 years old, I was in math class, and we had a student who came into my class. So I was good at math, and my teacher asked me if I wouldn't mind tutoring this student. Then one day, he was running a little late, about 10 minutes late. When he finally did come into the room, he came in and shut and locked the door behind him. And then he turned out the lights. And then he proceeded to rape me on the classroom floor.
We're not just here to talk about gender violence, right? We're here to zoom in and get specific about what we can do about it. What kind of power do we have? What specific actions can we take?
We need you to step up every day to change our culture, because we know it can't be done without you. So we are calling on you first to have the courage to look inward, to let the information you receive today just sink in. We know it will be uncomfortable, but being vulnerable does not mean you are weak. Allow yourselves to feel the emotions this evokes in you.
You know, some people say that it may be hard to tell my story, and it is. It's really hard to tell my story, but I share it and I speak because without sharing a story, there's no power. My story doesn't hold any power by itself. It only holds power if it's shared and the people listening take action and do something about it. The power isn't in my story. The power is in you as the listeners.
There are 1,000 people here today, but attending this event is not enough. Make these issues a priority. Unite with men across differences of race, class, and gender expression. Support funding for our agencies. Become a volunteer. Make it socially acceptable for men to become vocal and public allies against all forms of men's violence.
None of these problems are inevitable. None of these problems are invincible. We have the power to do something about them. And I think even though the vast majority of men are not committing these acts, there's still something in this story of manhood that helps create a culture in which these acts can happen and are happening way too much. And that's a story that we're all responsible for.